We're Rory and April. We are the Great Escapers.
All right, well, we've been here a week in Sighisoara, and it's a pretty small town, but we've walked all around, and it's beautiful. The German Saxons first came here in the 12th century, and then around the 14th century, they started building the walls and 14 towers, 9 of which are still standing.
It's one of the oldest medieval fortified towns here in Romania, yet again, kind of like Brasov. So it's really beautifully preserved, and yet another awesome UNESCO World Heritage site. Sighișoara is a beautiful little place, but definitely a tourist hotspot. I mean, there's been like tour buses that come and drop off tons of people. So if you're coming, maybe get it in the shoulder season because it's been very crowded and warmer than we thought too. But gorgeous medieval town, and we're just gonna keep wandering around and seeing what we can find.
So this is one of the 9 still remaining towers out of the 14 here in the fortress in Sighișoara. Pretty cool. Oh, lots of holes here you gotta watch out for. And one of our favorite things is the Iron Gate. Hope it doesn't fall. So there's a lot of history here in Sighișoara in Romania, and one of the things people are drawn to here is, of course, Dracula. They love Bram Stoker's Dracula. There's pictures and stuff all over the place. However, when you dig deeper into Vlad the Impaler, the story gets a lot deeper. Sighișoara. What can I say about this place? Well, outside of the architecture and the cool wall that goes around, I've learned a lot about Vlad, the Impaler. Vlad Tepes, as he's also known. A lot of different opinions, a lot of history, but when you look at it with we'll call it a neutral eye, he's just one of many rulers in his time that did some horrible things. If there's one thing I'm not, is a historian, a true historian. But what I did do is I read a bunch of different articles, and they're all different. Some say that Vlad was captured by the Ottomans, tortured. Others says he was captured, but given philosophy and science lessons while his family was back here, his brother and his father being murdered by their own people. So again, a lot of different opinions and history books. I've gone through a few. Again, I am not an expert, not a historian, but the history of it it shows you Vlad was a man who had a really tortured past, but he kept his country, I guess if you will, free. And you can notice that when you go around here and there's all these Orthodox Christian churches, they would not be here if not for him, and the Ottomans would have took over. So a lot of people look at Vlad as, Dracula and doing horrible things, the way he tortured those that went against him when he was in battle, while others look at him as a hero. So I guess it depends on how you look at it. But if you look at the history of, well, humans in general from the beginning of time till now, everyone's tortured people, unfortunately. So a lot of Romanians do look at him as a national hero. I just think it's very interesting. What a place to be with all this history.
Interesting. Hero or villain? Every time we're in one of these cities, we get to happen upon a really cool jewel. Stumbled in here for some homemade wine and liqueurs made here in Romania. It's beautiful. So this is a covered stairway that was built back in the 14th century. It was really to protect like the students and teachers going to school and church up from the elements. But there is an old rumor that states that a guy would take his date up the stairs and he would have to kiss her on every stair. And if she kissed him on each stair all the way to the top, and back then there were over 300 stairs, there's only like 170 now. And if he made it to the top, she would give him her name and they would be married. So, fact or fiction again. You think it's about beer thirsty?
So past beer thirsty.
Spritz thirsty? Can you say that?
Sure, it's a thing.
We're gonna go see what we can find as far as a look.
It is refresh.
The refresh bar. Let's head in. Oh, of course, more Dracula. Oh, hello, good sir. Table for two. Spritz and a beer, your local draft, please. This guy doesn't look like he's feeling too good here.
Rory's hungry.
Absolutely yummy. The food has been good here, right, babe?
So good.
always climbing stairs.
I love stairs.
We've been in Sighișoara a little over a week, and we just had to book another place to go to Sibiu a little bit early. There's one thing us travelers know. Not every Airbnb is as it seems in the photos. So it's been a bit of a rough week, but it's a beautiful city and we've been here long enough.